Welcome to the most exciting action in all of sports here on ESPN. The Clippers come in with a buzzsaw defense that slices and dices opponents. They know how to shut down an offense. They will be squaring off versus the Warriors, who come in expecting to continue running their offense like a well-oiled machine. One of the best things about them is how they value every possession and refuse to make those costly turnovers. So we'll take you over to Bob Steele and Rod West in Los Angeles now for today's play-by-play.
Hello, everybody. It's nearly tip-off time here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome. I'm Bob Steele with my tag team partner, Rod West. Rod, looking at the starting lineups, who's going to explode today?
Elton Brand is a 20-point-plus scorer a game, Bob, so the defense better not forget to keep an eye on it.
Rod, thanks. It's time for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Golden State Warriors. At center, Eric Dampier. At forward, Mike Dunleavy. At guard, Jason Richardson. Also at guard, Gilbert Arenas. Also at forward, Antoine Jameson. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Clippers. At center, out of Pacific, 70, number 34, Michael Olawokandi. And forward, from Rhode Island, 6'10", number 7, Lamar Odom. And guard, from Virginia, 6'5", number 20, Brian Sage. Also at guard, from Utah, 6'2", number 24, Andre. At the other forward position, out of Duke University, 6'8", number 42, Elton Brand.
The Warriors get the opening tip. Passes. Goes with the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Jason Richardson.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for two. Pretty move. Brand throws it in. Bounce pass.
13 down. Watch down low. 82, same side. 3 under 5.
Stiff launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out. 2-0.
Stiff was too wide open, if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Dampier. Walked forward and got it. Brand passes it. Nice rebound by the four-year man out of two. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Brand gets busy. Goes glass on the lay-in.
I got him.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. Jameson goes with a fadeaway. Puts too much on it.
Jamison was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Caught by Miller.
Pick coming. Help down low.
Gets aggressive. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. Dunleavy inbounds the ball.
I got him.
The Warriors have the ball. They're shooting 25% from the floor.
Through weak. Push up. Fine, line it up. Don't get hit. Double down.
Pass low post. Batted away.
The Clippers
were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Stolen. Brand dishes it off. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Ball.
Pass back.
Quick. Double down.
In the paint. Kicks it outside. Odom with the rock. 7 on the shot clock. The three-pointer was no good by Odom. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Odom is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Dampier fades away inside. Doesn't tie it up.
Eric Dampier has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Deflects the pass. Passes.
Yep, that ball was easy pickings down under like that. Don't put the ball on the floor when you're in the paint. In the middle of a traffic jam, it's yours to take or it's yours to lose.
The J was off the mark by Dunleavy.
I don't agree with fouling on the perimeter, Bob, but at least he made sure that shot wasn't going in.
He gets the first of 3.
Substitution
Stiff
for the
will head to the
Clippers.
bench. Candy with the inbound.
The Clippers
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Miller passes the ball. Candy takes a turnaround J. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Candy must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Low block. Jamison from the left block. Rips cord.
Antoine Jamison fades on this shot, and that's what makes it so impressive.
Looks like he thought he needed a little more space than he had, and it turns out he was right. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Screen coming. Line it up.
Passes it.
Ball. 14 blue. Going inside.
7 seconds to shoot. Passes. Brand goes to the hook. Can't answer back.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Sit for 88 sip. Watch the
Bounce pass.
3 under 5.
Intercepted.
You can't announce your intentions without expecting the defense to notice. That defender knew precisely where that pass was going, and he took it away from him.
Corey Maggette launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Maggette has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender. The Warriors
Head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Arenas makes the pass. 7 on the shot clock. Grabbed by Dunleavy. Jumper was buried by Dunleavy.
Pretty good from there, Bobby. Great release.
45 seconds here in the first quarter.
Sit coming. Watch power. Double
Pass
down.
to the paint. Brand goes up. Knocks it down with one hand.
Brand made his mind up early that he was going with the flush. The Warriors
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Passes it. Gets cut off by Maggette.
Watch out.
Now in the paint. 7 seconds to shoot. 9-footer missed by Dunleavy.
The Clippers
Have it. They haven't hit a shot from the arc.
Line it up.
Dunleavy passes.
Watch the box.
Shoots from 13 feet out. Bounces it off the short side and in.
Brand acts like he's going to drive it after making a drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet check.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Jamison throws it in. Dampier has it. There's the
NBA
horn,
is
and
now
at the end of
taking
one,
deposits
it's
for season
9 to
tickets
8.
for the
The Clippers
2002,
trail single
2003
digits after one, Rod.
Stop by
Any
the
significant
fan
stats that leap out at you?
Assists, Bob. They're doing a great job creating opportunities, but they don't appear to be together defensively as they do offensively. They need to turn up the intensity and make some stops.
Pick 'em up. blue. Stay tight inside.
Miller passes.
Box forward.
It's rejected. Candy gets it right back after the block. Candy gets it right back after the block. Candy capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Nice shot. Had the matchup he wanted, got the points he wanted.
The Warriors bring it up. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Top of the key, Arenas with the offensive foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, he went with the crossover, tried to get free, but the D didn't go for that at all. You better bring your credit card, because that's a charge.
The Clippers
Have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Now by Miller. The steal.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
Richardson is called for charging. That's his first foul of the game. Odom inbounds the ball. Passes it. Brand shoots. Can't take the lead. Tipped up but not in by Olowokandi. Arenas passes it. Spins to the hoop. Gets stopped by Maggette. Inside pass. 7 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Gets the go-ahead bucket.
gets the ball on the wing and drains the wide-open jumper. That's textbook.
And ideally knock it down like he did. The defense needs to tighten it up a bit.
The Clippers
Are at the controls. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes.
I got him. Double up.
There's the steal. Arenas has the ball.
The Warriors
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Received by Arenas.
1-on-1. 1-on-1.
Seven seconds to shoot.
switched through by Arenas. Arenas has a crossover move that's the envy of most NBA players. We got to see it on that play. The Clippers
Work it up court. They're shooting 35% from the floor. Lob.
Push by. Stay tight inside.
Brand takes the wide open shot. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Nice job to get open and drain that outside shot.
Arenas dishes it off.
Through post.
Passes it. 7 on the shot clock.
502.
Richardson shoots with the clock winding down. Not a chance.
Richardson must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Fired from the right block. Gets it to fall. He's running from there.
Odom turned the tables on the defender right here. It looks like he's in trouble, and then he fades and drops it right over the top.
Not much you could do there, Rod. The defender played him as well as he could, but that shot was just too good. Dunleavy with the inbound.
The Warriors
Head into the front court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes.
Watch down low.
Richardson shoots from just inside the line. Answers right back.
That shot could have gone either way, but this time he had just the edge he needed to sink the basket.
Miller passes the ball.
Push the pick. Two diagonal.
Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
He had the look, he had the room, he had the time, but it just didn't go down for him. The defense lucked out right there.
The Warriors
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Arenas now has it. Gilbert Arenas gets up. It's blocked.
That's smart basketball. The double team is especially effective under the net because it really limits where you can go.
Dampier batted it away, and that's his second block of the game.
The Warriors
Have it. They're shooting 50% from the floor.
Ball.
Inside.
Double.
Jumps up. Gets the lay-in.
Richardson.
Odom throws it in. 51 seconds here in the second quarter. Gets vertical. Botches the lay-in.
Need help.
Dampier takes the quick shot. Can't sink the well-defended shot. Miller makes the pass.
Pin down, pin down.
They're inside.
Get him.
At the foul line. 7 seconds
Pin
to
down,
shoot.
pin down.
Lobbed it. Knocked off course, and it's loose inside.
You can't overlook the way a block can help pump up your team. Gets everybody energized.
Going inside.
Passes it. Takes a turnaround J. And hauls it in by McGiddy. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 17-14. We'll send it over to our partner who always seems to be getting the cushy studio gig. Take it away, Clark.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Warriors have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Eric Dampier, in the first half, has a total of 0 points and 2 blocks. That makes him our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Clippers.
Brand inbounds the ball.
Pick him up. Line it up, line it
Bounce
up.
pass.
Stay tight inside.
Goes with the fadeaway. Now is in double figures.
He's just so quick, Bob. He abuses the defender with the drop step move and gets the bucket.
This guy is so hard to stop with that move, Rod. Great defensive anticipation is a must to slow him down.
Completely true, Bob. If the defense can stay with him and put a hand in his face, he'll have a much better chance of stopping him.
I got him.
The Warriors
Bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Pass caught by Richardson.
Pin down, pin down. Watch baseline.
Gets cut off by Miller. Arenas passes. It's stolen!
The Clippers
Have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 4 from the arc. Miller with the ball.
Inside, inside.
They work it in.
Switch, switch.
They push it inside. Fires! Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Easy call right there. He was mugged.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Passes
The Warriors
are at the controls. They're shooting 46% from the floor. Into the low post. Rejected hard, and it's loose inside.
Eric Dampier.
Odom with the inbound.
The Clippers
Can tie it up with a basket. This stripped down.
You see.
Pass right corner.
I got him.
Shoots from 13 feet out. Doesn't tie it up. Yanks it down inside. Lob low post.
The Warriors
Get the basket. They now lead by 4.
Jameson was ready with a well-timed leap to grab the alley-oop and finish the play. The Clippers
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Stiff passes it.
Double down.
Denies it. And it's loose on the perimeter.
Playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Passes it. Jameson pulls the trigger from the high post. Look it.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
Passes. In low. Releases from close range. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Get a better shot than that.
Olowokandi has an average inside game, and he was going up against a superior defense. You had to expect that result.
Richardson with the rock. Fired long by Dampier. Brand has the ball. He's shooting 55% from the floor.
Dampier should have known better than to take that one. You have to play within the confines of the game.
Odom launches from beyond the arc. Can't stop the run.
That's a tough defensive matchup, but they did play it pretty good, and they prevented the 3.
Caught by Richardson.
Watch that low. Pin down.
Releases. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
Boy, that's a tough spot to be in against a shooter of his caliber. You've got to bring your all if you want to shut him down.
Miller dishes it off. Stiff launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron, no good.
He had the room to shoot, and he had a good look at the rim, but he just couldn't drain it.
Jamison takes a wide open shot. Knocks it in, and he's got a dozen. Odom throws it in.
The Clippers
Have it. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Look at that last layup by Miller.
The Warriors
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Passes it.
Going inside.
Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Jamison launches from beyond the arc. Hands it and gets his 11th point of the quarter. He has a total of 15.
Jamison is in control of this game, and the way he's playing it is no surprise. He is really putting on a show.
Brand is asking for it in the post.
Watch the box.
In the paint. 7 seconds to shoot. Brand passes the ball.
Ball.
Tried to answer back with a 3, but it's missed by Odom. Olowokandi capitalizes on the second chance opportunity. 31 seconds here in the third quarter. Pass low post.
Power again.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Arenas is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Right wing pass.
Quick. Pin down.
Takes a quick shot. Can't get it. Yanks it down inside. Arenas pops it up from 19 feet. Connects off the front rim. Passes it. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 32-21.
The Clippers
Came into the third quarter behind and end the third with a double-digit deficit. Any way to explain it statistically, Rod?
three-point shooting, Bob. When you're shooting this poorly from the outside, you need to abandon the outside shot and try to get something easier. High percentage shots will always help.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Jamison inbounds the ball. Arenas makes the pass. Foyle takes a turnaround J. Gets right iron, no good.
Foyle has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Passes. They're inside. Brand is at the controls. He has 10 points from the floor. Brand gets whistled for the charge. That's his first foul of the game. Spaghetti comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Passes it.
I'm open. Go inside.
Richardson has it.
Get him.
Fades away inside. NBA basketball is so quick, Rod. We got to see that again.
I got him. What's the pick? 502. Tee it up.
Lobbed. 7 on the shot clock. Gets stopped by Arenas. Grabbed by Odom. Takes a shot from the elbow. Can't answer back. Can't get the tap to fall by Olowokandi.
Jamison has been doing it all game long, and that gives him a double-double on the evening. That's a nice performance.
What to do, D.
Olowokandi corrals the defensive glass. Olowokandi works it up court. He's 1 out of his last 6 from the floor. Miller passes.
3 items.
Uses the crossover. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Passes.
What's the pick?
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Miller comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Arenas has the rock. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Bounce pass.
I got him.
Puts it up inside. On the mark. He now has 17.
Jamison didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Olowokandi with the inbound. Miller heads up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. McGetty has the ball. Brand gets aggressive, gets the lay-in. Richardson with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Richardson passes it. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Richardson launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Richardson telegraphed his shot. The defense was 3 steps ahead of him and was right in his face to force the miss.
Nabbed by Brand. Puts it up. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Brand is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Kickback. Arenas now has it. 7 seconds to shoot. Takes a wide open shot. Puts too much on it.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
The alley was there, but the oop was blown by Maggette. Battled for that board. A difficult shot and a miss by Maggette. Rebounded by Dunleavy.
The Warriors
Are at the controls. They're shooting 51% from the floor. Richardson dishes it off. Jameson releases from the stripe and hauls it in by Brand.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Passes it.
Need help.
It's knocked away. Maggette will leave the floor. Dampier looks fresh coming back on the floor. Odom throws it in. 7 on the shot clock. Pass back.
Help down low.
Olowokandi shoots from the top of the key. Tickles the twine.
Pick him up.
53 seconds here in the game. Passes.
I got him.
Received by Richardson.
ISO.
7 seconds to shoot.
Clear.
Arenas shoots from just inside the line. Can't stop the drought.
Got a decent look there, Bob.
He just couldn't take advantage of it. Tough break.
The Clippers
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Odom with the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. No way.
Good rebound on the inside.
Tipped up and in by Olowokandi.
Now, sometimes it's just smarter to tip that ball right back in on the putback rather than bringing it down so it can just get stripped.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Dampier inbounds the ball. Stiff with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Miller with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. The defensive rebound by Brand.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else. The downtown shot was off the mark by Stiff. Odom shoots. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
This is the NBA. You cannot let a shot go from here without challenging it.
I agree, Rod. Doesn't matter who it is. At this level, everyone is capable of hitting that shot. Miller with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Brand with the inbound. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 39-29. Thank you for joining us. That about wraps it up for us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Welcome to the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Warriors come away with a decisive 10-point win over the Clippers. They now move to 21-37 on the year. The Warriors proved to be just too much tonight. They shot a much higher percentage, and that ended up being the key statistic. Antoine Jameson finished with a total of 17 points and 3 blocks. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.